Let's go! We are recording. That means that The Way is starting. The Way is a movement of young adults in a pursuit of Jesus. Tonight we are in Wheeling, West Virginia at Ogilvie Park for our first gathering of the semester. So while the weather is still warm, we're gonna spend the next few weeks away from the church building. Hey guys, I'm Nathan and I love to do event production. Today I'm gonna take you as deep as possible with our tech setup. I have a lot to show you, so let's get started. Nice. Okay, this is the shelter. The Way is happening right here. The stage is going right there. Super simple setup. The wall is going back there. The lyric strip on that one right there. Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Nathan.
The lights are going to get mounted on this one for the front row. So the front row is going to be about where I'm standing right here. Front of house is going back there. We're going to do 2 speakers, one there with subs. Roll this case and the lyric strip over now. Okay, we got the light strip. These can go if you, a couple important things. We're gonna hold them together. We're not gonna let them shift because then the LEDs will rub together. Oh. There goes the camera. Wave, Santy. Okay, just gotta get the LED boards out of the trailer right there. And then we are good to go. I'm gonna clamp this. Ready? Ouch, you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I saw it there.
Okay, let's just set this one right up, right here on your, right, yeah, because actually let's put it on the corner. Just because we don't need it. So right now, let's do the bottom 2. Yeah, let's just put it right here. These are the bottom 2, so. Okay, first thing I'm gonna set up is the wall. That's gonna go right there. And with the wall set up, we'll be able to get everything else figured out in terms of placement and stuff. Ben, what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking I'm about to pick this up.
Ooh, let's watch you.
Okay.
Oh, wow. He's really strong. See how he overcame that in the end? All right, let's get the wall set up. Let's grab these 2 tripods.
Looks like an electrical fire right here.
Can you grab that side and we're gonna flip it?
Flip it as well.
Yeah, flip it this way, yeah. Cool. Okay. So this one's gonna go on this side. You hold that one and I'll take this one to the other side. Should we try the window? And set it right beside this one. And then we're going to bolt them together. Hey, Ethan asks, do you think we'll finish with some time left? I don't know. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got the dudes up here hanging the Edison bulbs. Those look really nice, guys. So we got all this space up top. Okay, the 2 of the 4 panels are up. The speakers and stuff are halfway set up. Ethan, what are you working on? Oh, Ethan's helping with the lights, very nice, okay. Those are gonna look cool in the dark.
Good to just go right here.
And we're about to put the second 2 boards in the wall. So I'll get that done here in a second.
And these things off.
Okay, excellent. Did you flip it? Yeah, looks good. Does it fit? Smooth sailing. It's close.
It's not exactly lined up.
Yeah, I see that. Kind of buy some distance. Here's that one. So all these wires over here, I'm going to pull some of them out. So all of them are labeled. There's two kinds of wires. There's data wires and there's power wires. So if you just grab a wire, on it should be a number, so 2 in this case. So that means that it goes to panel number 2. They're 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're labeled, so that one's 3. It says 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So plug it into its power, and then I'll get the power strip out, and we'll plug it into that. I gotta go find that power strip though. Okay, that's, I'll leave it up a little bit so we can run wires under it. Right, yeah, put yours up a little bit. That's good. That way they can run wires under it and that kind of stuff. And then I'll come back here and finish when I keep going. Thanks, Isaac. Okay, the wall is set up. We need to get the rest of the network built, and we need to get the other lights up so that that's all on the network. Cool, the lyric strip, that's gonna go up next. Okay, so what I'm about to do is hang the lyric strip, but I need to put these clips in the ceiling. So it's gonna kind of be a sketchy, I forgot to bring a ladder, so it's gonna be kind of sketchy. We'll see how bad it is though. Mark them.
Why not?
How am I supposed to get up there and mark them? Okay, let's just kind of like measure it. Let's find something lighter that we can measure it with. I like that. Stay in the middle. Okay. I have an idea.
Still 1%.
Yeah, maybe that's a better idea.
I got it. I'm holding it. Don't move.
Can you hold this right here? Like I need it like specifically right there.
Can you run some cables?
I'm marking where that is. Beautiful, okay. Don't crack, little buddy. I gotta grab one more. Oh yeah, that's good. So now next week, all we gotta do is clip it. We don't have to measure it out and don't take that down yet. I want us to mount this up there while we got the big table out. I think I could actually stand.
You can't stand in the middle, I guarantee it.
Do I have to run each wedge as a bus, or if I'm all daisy chain for one?
If you're okay with them being all the same mix. Yeah. So we've got a digital stage box out here, so as long as you're fine having. All right, Ben, I'm gonna transfer myself.
Oh, watch it. How about you just get down, I can hold this.
Oh, that's not gonna go in. Can I have the drill back? Thanks. Beautiful. Oh, that's nice.
All right.
What do you think?
Looks good.
Don't take that down. I still need to run cables to it. Well, that was fun. We got the lyric strip up. That went really well. Went really well. I like it. It's always fun to hang that thing somewhere. Now I just got to run power and data cables to it, and then we will be one step closer. Okay, to get data and power to the lyric strip, I'm going to try and run cables over top of the wall to the strip. I don't know if that's going to work, but that would be really easy if I could do that. I brought barrel connectors, and I have a couple of cables that are pretty decent length. So, and I also have a power strip here that's of decent length, so we'll see if we can make this work.
Beautiful wedges he's getting. That's good.
We have, so Myron, because we have digital stage box, we can put them all on their own mix bus if we want. I mean, so you have 3 different mixes.
3 different cables, 3 different.
That's what I'm thinking. Because then we can change them.
That's my shoulder.
Literally all of them just got the, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and tie this like this so that it doesn't come apart. Okay, it was a good plan. We're just gonna string it up there. I was thinking about maybe hooking it up on the back wall and then running it back to here or something, but I don't think that's necessary. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plug this into power. Cool, that looks good. Okay, power and data for the lyric strip. Power and data are now set up. Now I need to run the network from here, so I need to extend it to front of house. We're gonna work on lights next. Hey, does anyone need something to do? Does anyone have anything for Isaac to do?
Besides eat.
Because I have something for him to do if anyone doesn't. Oh, cool.
I'll go with you.
Awesome, okay. So what we're gonna do, there's 4 lights in here. And what we're going to do is we're gonna take them out and we're going to mount them on this beam right above my head. And basically what we're gonna do is hang it like that from the top of the beam and then just clamp it down. Let's put them, it'll just basically go like.
Let me get up here and help. Hold this here, please.
That's pretty much that. And then I can just point it from there. Okay, Isaac is working on these lights. He's doing a great job here. Hi, Isaac. How's the lights going?
What are you doing?
Don't hit yourself in the head. So we're basically using these clamps to clamp the fixtures to the bar. Basically using our, looks like truss, works like truss. It looks super sketchy, but it actually works really, really well. Works super well. Yeah. If it worked any better, it would be not sketchy. Okay, now I'm gonna run power to this. I've got an ODE from N-Tech. We're gonna put it up there to connect to these, and then I'll get those in the network. I'm gonna put the router up there as well. Okay, well, everything's coming along. We've got the network cable coming from front of house now. We've got the lights all set up. They're all wired, power is to them, and now I'm just gonna set up these few network things. If you come up here on this big pole, I set up the network router. This is the first one. I have an access point. It's also gonna go to front of house. And then we got power there, and we've got the lights hung, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the N-Tech ODE right now, and that's gonna get that data to the lights here from the front of house Resolume machine. We're using Resolume. I don't have a lighting console for this, so we're just gonna use Resolume. Super simple. So after I finished setting up what I was doing here, I left to go set up front of house, and I realized after the fact that I had completely forgotten to take the camera with me. So what I'm working on here are these barn doors that we designed for the lights. So we 3D printed connectors, and then we used foam board for the actual doors. So I'm removing a couple of them here because the connectors got broke, so I'm gonna have to replace those later. So here is our front of house position. I set up my Resolume laptop. It's sitting on the Pelican case behind the console, and as you can see, it barely fits. We ended up removing the X32 from its road case so that I could get it on the table with the box. Because I was gonna be mixing front of house, I wanted access to Resolume right in front of me. The computer to my left is running ProPresenter 7. I'm sending an NDI output to Resolume over the network. I knew someone else was going to be running that, so I wanted to give them a hardware setup, not using the iPad remote. So you can actually see it in this photo, but there's a router that's configured as an access point sitting right here, and that's where the 2 laptops are plugged into, as well as the stage is being plugged into that so that Resolume has connectivity to the wall, as well as the pixel strips are connecting to that access point. I seem to have forgotten you. I went and set up front of house and completely forgot about you. Okay, so now I'm just gonna run a cable from here to there and get the wall and stuff on the network. Right now, front house is set up, looks good. Okay, let's get this cable run. We're almost done. It always seems that the closer we get to time, the harder it is for me to actually remember to film moments. That's how I missed filming front of house setup, as well as all the other stuff I forgot to film right around here. So in the next bit, before people showed up, I did a bunch of stuff. I mixed audio for front of house for rehearsal because I was mixing later on in the evening. During a sound check, I did simple stuff like set gains and adjust wedge mixes, and then I mixed the room just to make it sound good. I set up some looks inside of Resolume for the different songs we were going to be doing, as well as I set up the camera for recording the message. Then I mounted the LED pixel bars. And as people arrived, and then throughout the evening, I took photos as well. So for the pixel strips, I ran extension cords to plug into the power adapters for each LED bar. I then dropped those power adapter cables where I wanted the pixel strip to be located. So once I marked the locations with power cables, I began to secure the mounting points. I used 2 screws into the beam through this 3D printed connector that I designed and printed for this specific application. So then all I had to do was slide the pixel bar into the secured connector and plug them into power. The pixel strips are programmed to connect to a specific Wi-Fi network. So the one I had at front of house, the access point, that's what they were talking to. So as soon as I powered them on, they received content from Resolume Arena. So that's pretty much the setup for this week's gathering of the Way movement, our very first gathering for the new fall 2022 semester. We had about 66 young adults come this week to build community, worship God, and to hear a great message that Myron gave, talking about the vision of where the Way movement has come from and where it's going and how we are going to go hard at reaching the next generation, reaching 18 to 25 year olds. So, hey, consider this an invitation. If you are 18 to 25 years old, or even if you're a bit older than that, if you can get to Wheeling, West Virginia for a Wednesday evening, I would love to have you here as my guest. You can hang out, we can talk tech, and have a great evening. If you're interested, send me an email and let me know you're coming. CrazyAmazingNathan@gmail.com. I'm serious, it would be awesome to have anybody that's interested in traveling to Wheeling, West Virginia here for an evening of the Way. Well, the Way gathering, the first gathering of the year, was incredible. We had so much fun. The worship was awesome. The message was awesome. Good job, Myron.
Thank you.
The lights look great. The ones up there are really cool. I got those hung at the last 11th minute of the 11th hour. Yeah, the front lights were nice. Whole thing was good. The lyric strip looked great as always. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Now we got to tear down, and we will see you next time.